It happens to be exactly 2:42 on September 14, 2022. This book, this morning, I acquired it with two other books. We're going to let them launder it. I'm afraid you're not going to be able to do that. Page 134. The Great Debate. The Senate assembled in the Temple of Concord rather than in the Senate House. This was not unusual. The House met in a range of temples as well as the Curia itself. The choice of the deity Concordia may have seemed especially appropriate or even ironic in the circumstances, but may also have been based on its position at the western edge of the Forum near the slope of the Capitol Hill. This was an easier area to defend for the large numbers of armed men, many of them young equestrians, who attended the council and took up positions to guard the meeting. Cicero, as presiding magistrate, would have begun the session with a formal prayer before addressing the House and asking that it decide what should be done to the prisoners. In the past, councils acting under the Senatus Consultatum Ultimatum had taken it upon themselves to execute those seen as enemies of the Republic without consulting the Senate. Yet in the main, such killings had occurred in the heat of the fighting, when the rebels could be seen as posing an active threat. The 5 conspirators were already under guard, unlike the earlier occasions when the decree had been passed. There were rumors that Sept had attempted to communicate with his slaves and arrange for an armed gang to free the prisoners. But even so, this could not be presented as a lynching in the heat of the moment. The trial of Rabirius had recently called into question just what actions could be justified by the ultimate decree, and this may have made Cicero particularly cautious. The Senate was not a court, but if a clear consensus of its members approved a course of action, then this would add moral force to what the council did. Cicero declared himself willing to conform to whatever was the Senate's decision, but clearly believed that the prisoners both deserved and needed to be executed. Now, I'm not going to be able to post this today. I could if I went out of my way, but I'm not going to. I'm going to post it tomorrow, and I'm going to read more.